Hey, welcome to Piff Radio. Can't hear nothing. Say it.
Can't hear nothing.
That's it. Before. Sorry, y'all. Got close
Now the shelter is full and it's cold outside. He was standing on the corner with a cardboard sign. I ain't been working for a long, long time. My wife walked out on me when our baby died. So I gave a few dollars, cause that's all I had. While staring in my rearview mirror, I felt so bad. Cause I was warm, driving in my car. How can I be so blessed while he stood in the dark? He's been stretched to capacity since he got back from Nam back in 73. That man was homeless, ain't worried about tomorrow. Homeless, with no more pot to swallow. Homeless, trying to make it through the day. Homeless, praying God will make a way. God, please make a way. That's what we have to pray. She was living in a van with her 3 young kids. Never did she ever think there'd be days like this. Her heart was broken by her ex-husband. He left them out on the street for another woman. So I gave a few dollars, cause that's all I had. While staring in my rearview mirror, I felt so bad. Cause I was warm, driving in my car. How can I be so blessed while that family's starved? She's been stretched to capacity, steady trying to hold it down in these mean old streets. That woman was homeless, ain't worried about tomorrow. Homeless, with no more pot to swallow. Homeless, trying to make it through the day. Homeless, praying God will make the way. Father, please hear my prayer. My prayer. I'm on my knees, asking for your help. Your help. Send the man all the way to the moon. Oh yes. Charity starts at home. Oh, God bless the homeless. Oh, God bless the homeless. Ain't worried about tomorrow. Oh yes. Homeless. With no more pot to swallow. Trying to make it. Trying to make it through the day. Oh yes. Homeless. God will make a way. Oh God. God, please make a way. That's what we have to pray. Oh God, please make a way. Oh God, I'm on my knees. God, please make a way. This is my prayer. What we have to pray. This is my plea. If I can only change the world. Oh mama, I cried. Oh mama, I cried.
Hey.
All right.
How's everybody?
We good.
We good.
Yeah, that was dope, man. Mama,
right.
I cried. Oh, I cried.
I ain't got said.
Mama, get the tears. Get the napkin. get the napkins from the pew right quick. Get the pastor. Let me hold that paper towel.
Mama, I made it to Piff Radio. I made it, Mama.
You made it to Piff Radio. Guys, welcome to Piff Radio. I am your girl, Shay Speaks Life. We got Sad Wines in the building. We got CEO J Pitt in the building. And we got a very special guest in the building, Charles B Caldwell. Welcome to Piff Radio.
I'm blessed. Thank you so much. Thank you. Such a blessing to be here. So thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah, we appreciate it for sure.
Yeah. So let's jump. So let's jump right in. Let's jump right into it. All right.
So, let's do it.
So tell the audience who you are, what you do, and where you're from.
All right. Charles B Caldwell. The B is for Brian. Grew up. Hold
on, Charles. Me and Shay's my fiance, by the way.
Okay.
We had a bet. I said, okay, it's got to be either. She said, "What'd you say, babe? What'd you say?"
I said Bernard.
And then we said Benjamin, and then I think we did say Brian, right?
Brian.
Yeah, I said Brian. See, I got it. I said, I bet it's Brian.
It's Brian. But I grew up in Thomasville, North Carolina. In the 336, and I ended up going to NCCU, and for music, I studied music at NCCU, and it was truly been a journey for me. You know, I would be considered probably what you call a late bloomer, because music was probably a plan B for me. Coming out of school, I was into athletics. I was a quarterback in high school, played basketball. I was pretty good, but then I had a knee injury that kind of derailed my basketball or athletic career, and music was like that plan B for me. And I reside in Durham, still in Durham since the NCCU. So shout out to my Eagles.
We got to throw that out.
There's a lot of Aggies around, so I gotta throw that out there.
Yeah,
that's all love. It's all love.
That's what's up. So, okay, that's what's up, man. So how long? Okay, so how long you been doing music? How long you been creating music?
I've been years, 20 plus years, I would say. I've been doing music for a long time, seriously, and I think I came out of the womb singing or whistling or humming or something. Like my parents said. I've always been, just had an ear to listen to music, and that's just been a part of my life. I just got serious about it when, maybe 2021. I just really said this is going to be the route I take.
Gotcha. That's what's up. So, did you?
He said later. I thought he was going to say, look, I'm going to tell you, Charles, look, I don't know if they gave you a disclaimer. I remember that Jay gave you a disclaimer. I'm crazy. So look, when you said that you were later in life, like I thought you was going to say like in your 40s or something, you discovered music. So you saying 21 was later. That's a late bloomer in music.
Well, yeah, I would say that because typically, my route was a little different. Most people would start out 5 and 6 years old singing in the church, and then, they do whatever. So I didn't really sing a solo in church till I was maybe 20. So I started out singing in the choir, but I was so shy I would never really sing out. You know what I mean? And then I guess later on I, developed the confidence to be able to do it. And it was when I went to Central, I really learned how to, singing in the choirs and talent shows and singing in groups and those things just kind of helped me build the confidence over the years. So that's kind of been my route.
That's what's up. Did your mom and your dad make you sing in the choir?
Well, Mom, you're going to get in that choir, all the kids. You know how that works.
Right. Shout out to my grandma because she made me join the choir. She made me join the choir when I didn't want to. You going to join, you going to do something in the church.
Yeah, Mom going to drag you to church,
Right. Well, you going to do something in the church. You going to sing. I'll be on the usher board. That's what
there you go. You're going to sing the usher.
Right. Now I had to sing with her and my cousins and stuff.
That's
so,
it.
You know what I'm saying? That was up.
That's
So who and what is your inspiration? I think we kind of know, but I want to, but what's your inspiration? Tell the audience.
Well, I give all praises to the Most High God, man. That's who I do it for, So if the album or the record go wood, that's fine. As long as I'm serving God and I'm out here trying to motivate people to eventually, to lead them to Christ through my life and through my experiences. That's the ultimate goal, and that's what I uplift. I just want to let people see, use my talent to represent the kingdom, and that's the goal. So through this ministry, I call it, my ultimate goal is to be a servant.
Gotcha. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
This next question I want to ask because gospel music as a whole, right?
Right.
I think it's like it feel like as far as like in the industry stand, like it kind of like did it, but it didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like got to a high point, and then it kind of like fizzle out. Then it got to a high point again, and all these artists start coming out with
Right.
But then it seems like now it's at a medium or something like that. So now my next question is like, since you've been doing it, how do you feel about gospel music in this era? You know what I'm saying, with social media.
Right.
Now you getting out there, you know what I'm saying? You got the visual now, you know what I mean? So how do you feel about, being, a gospel music in this area, being a gospel artist, you know what I mean?
Well, I think, for me, it's funny you asked that question because I started out as an R&B. I used to sing with an R&B group. I started out singing R&B. So when I say my journey is different, so I started out R&B. I sung with an R&B group called The Jice. We did an album back in the day. Shout out to my fellas.
Okay.
We still keep in touch. But so, and then, that Holy Spirit hit me and I got arrested, by the Holy Spirit. And it was like, no, you got to use this gift for him. And that's what happened. So that derailed. And I just decided that, hey, in this next journey I'm going to take, I'm going to serve God with all I have, and I'm going to use my gift to serve him. So now the question you said, about gospel music, I think gospel music is in a great position because you see artists merging, they're stepping out, they're reaching out to say rappers or the people, and that's the ultimate goal. I don't think, we should just keep the music in the box just in the church. It needs to be able to go out into the community and bring people, talk to the homeless, talk to the people who are, or on drugs or sick or whatever. We need to take the music out into the streets. So with the social media, it makes that job a little bit easier. So I think it's a great place for music in general, but especially for gospel, because you can spread the message a whole lot easier.
That's what's up. Yeah, it's funny. Funny you said like gospel music in a box because always, a lot of dope artists came from the church. Musicians, I think the best musicians in church anyway. That just me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? My aunt, God rest her soul, she was talented. If God gave her a gift, that was it. You know what I'm saying? Literally, God gave her that gift. She wouldn't talk about nobody. She just learned how to play the organ and piano. She was great. Right. And I always thought that, like all these good musicians, they can really share their talent in the world. Not just, making some other, just making gospel music for God. And it feel like, they just want to keep, it felt like this was just still set in a box. You know what I'm saying? So now, like you said, with social media, I think now we get a chance to see a lot of the talent in gospel music, that's coming out. You know what I mean? So now what challenges, if you face any challenges, so what challenges have you faced as an R&B gospel artist?
Well, I think for me, with the R&B, I understand that, that's in the past. So the elements you might hear in my music may have those R&B elements, but I'm sold out at this point. You know what I mean? So that point, I'm just using my gift to just ultimately, serve God. And again, I think the challenge is really, I wouldn't really call it a challenge. I would just say it's an opportunity because we have an opportunity to witness, opportunity. It's a ministry first. And if I keep that mentality that I'm a servant and I'm using this as a ministry, whether I got, 5 followers or 1 million, that's the goal. And it's that I use my platform as an opportunity to serve and to show people that there is another way, especially our community. Right. And that's basically what I'm doing it for, man. I just want to make sure that I'm doing the best I can and giving God my all.
Gotcha. So look, let me ask a question real quick. So is it easier writing a gospel song or R&B song?
Wow, that's a great question. I think now I would say it was easier to write an R&B song because I could just sit there and come up with something. But with gospel, what I do now is that I play the piano somewhat. I'm okay, not really good, but I play a little bit. but I usually ask God to give me the spirit, you know, to give me the song. And sometimes it'll happen in a week. Sometimes it might take a month. So it's more so that song has to come out of me. So R&B song, you can just sit there and, you know, come up with a subject and just start writing. But it just depends on, you know, where you're coming from. Because when I'm writing a gospel song, I'm trying to, you know, I want to make sure that song is representing God and not myself or not my craft or not my, you know, sexuality and none of that. I'm just trying to go out and represent, you know, the kingdom.
Right. That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't know, Charles. You might have to. I don't know if you got a 2-story house. You might have to go to the upper room. You know what? How they did in Acts. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go to the upper room and receive God's gift. So you might tell God, I ain't got no upstairs now. I don't know how you gonna, you know, the piano. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, so I'm trying to sit here. You got to give me some blessings so I can, you know, get this word out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, what was the concept behind the homeless video? Like from start to finish, like what was that vision that you had? You know what I'm saying? And then now you see it really came to life, so you can share it with the world.
Yeah. So with the homeless, man, I meet a lot of homeless people, you know, just driving throughout the years, and I've kind of taken as an artist, you know, you listen to stories and you listen to people. Everybody's not running game that's homeless. You know, even though a lot of people do, but you know, that's not for me to judge, right?
Right.
So I've kind of taken some of the things that I've heard people say, tell me, you know, the reasons why, and I kind of use it and, you know, add and delete things. And I just decided that, man, you know what, I want to be a voice for the unheard. You know, maybe I can, because people really don't listen. You know what I mean? It's like they just, you know, we just give money and we keep on going. And I was like, it would be a great idea to do a song talking about homeless, like their perspective on how they got here. It's always the reason why. So the reason why is, you know, something happened. You know, this guy gave his life in the military, you know, and he had to deal with those things, and his wife left him, child, you know, these different things that nuances in life that happens to all of us. You know, at some point we may be on top of the world now, but tomorrow you never know what could happen, you know. And then, you know, the lady living in the van. Actually, I did some research on that. I happened to saw it was a lady in Charlotte that was living in the van, and I just kind of took that and you know, as an artist, and just applied some things to it, and I just wanted people to see that these things are true. And the blessing was, someone hit me up and they said, you know what, the girl was, you know, she had the crying emoji, and I was like, oh, she said, man, you know, I was that person, you know, that was me in that van, that was me, you know, and this guy that said, man, that was me. So that lets me know that, you know, I think that, you know, we're on the right track on trying to get these messages out and let people know that, you know, it's for us to give. Right. And, you know, and when we give, I use the acronym GIVE, you know, the word give, as, you know, God is victorious every day. And that's what we do when we give. We make God victorious every day. We show that he is victorious every day when we give. And it's okay, you know, it's okay to love, man. You know, we need to love back, especially our community, man. It's so much hatred and so much negativity. You know, we gotta bring love back, man.
Right.
I agree.
I agree with that. I don't know, Charles, man. If I see a bunch of water boys, they selling water on the side of the road, making let me shut up. You know, they probably get struck down or something. So, you know where my mind is at. I'm gonna get it. Here, take this, bro. But you know, these kids, you know what I'm saying? But that was what I liked about the video. I'm a sucker for visuals. I love when artists do visuals to their music. And what I love about it was that it was relatable. That's the one thing I you know what I'm saying, peep first. You know what I mean? It was like, it was relatable. And anybody that listens to the song, the lyrics, you know what I'm saying, is you can almost relate to it, especially with me, you know what I'm saying? And Shay can attest to this. You know, I was homeless, you know what I'm saying, when I came back. Actually, I lived in Charlotte for a couple of years. But we're Rock Hill, but that's pretty much the same, you know, right outside, like 30 minutes from Charlotte. And I worked in Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? So and when I came back to Atlanta, you know what I mean? I really didn't have nowhere to go, didn't have nowhere to stay. So basically sell my truck for most of the part. You know what I mean? Then I got me a recording studio, slept in the studio, you know what I'm saying? And the rest is history, you know what I mean? But so it was definitely relatable, you know what I'm saying? So that's what was so great about it and so dope about it, that, you know, hey, anybody listening to the song, they're gonna relate to it. Or they know somebody. Man, I know somebody, you know, or they came across somebody in their lifetime that, you know, like, you know what I mean? So that's what's going to definitely resonate, because definitely resonated with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So
God bless you, man.
No, appreciate it. Now, I'm gonna name my top 3, but I want you to name yours, right?
Okay.
Who are your top 3 gospel singers of all time?
Hey man, you know, I'm in the bullshit. I got to give it to John P. Key, man. That John.
Okay.
Honestly, I can say John P. But I know you said 3, so I gotta separate it. John P. number 1. Let's see. Who else I like gospel, man? Let's see.
It's quite a bit. It's a lot. A lot of people don't know. It's a lot.
Hey, Tone's nice. I mean, he's amazing. And then you know we got to go a little old school, little Lee Williams.
Okay. All right. So mine's is okay. Cool. So mine's in between. I got John P. Key.
Okay.
I got John P. Key. Yeah. I told Shay that. I say I got John P. Key first. I got, of course, Yolanda Adams. You know what I'm saying? I got Yolanda Adams. I think she did a great. She's just amazing. Just amazing. And if I go somebody new, but he's new, but not new, Jay Moss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Jay Moss been consistent. Man, and he's a dope singer. I believe if he wasn't doing gospel, I think even he is a dope artist, and he I think if he would have crossed over to R&B, he would have did just fine. Matter of fact, he make R&B records, and he ain't even got to talk. He ain't even got to get raunchy enough. He just still stick with his. He's just dope, man. I just like him. So that's my top 3. You know what I'm saying? But definitely John P. Key, man. He was
I got a John P. Key story too, man.
So for real? Oh, let's tell you. Go ahead.
So I'm a freshman at NCCU, and I'm actually running late for a music class. So I'm going into the classroom, and I'm see all these people in our class. I'm sitting here like, whoa, what's going on, man? Like, so the teacher looked through the little glass. He said, "Come on in, Charles. Come in." So I came in, I sat down, and it was this guy sitting on the piano playing. I was like, man, like just playing piano, and he was going through, and everybody in the faculty, everybody was sitting in there, man. He was sitting there playing songs. Now, mind you, at this time, I'm R&B. I don't know who John P. Key is, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So he's sitting there, he's singing, and I'm like, man, like who is this dude, man? Like he's amazing. Like, man, that's what I want to do. And from that day, I was like, man, who is this cat? You know what I mean? And he started playing and singing. Well, make a long story short, it was John P. Key. And after he was done, I met him. He gave me his autograph. But that just, that dude just inspired me so much. From that was, long time ago. But
right.
Just to be able to witness that, and how humble he was to come, into our classroom and do that. He didn't have to do that. He was at, the top of his game at that time. So it was like, just that just really, really showed me, man, that, he's really super talented, man. He was able to just share his gift.
Right. Yeah. John P. Key is dope. And he's from North Carolina.
He's from Durham.
Exactly. Yep. He's from North Carolina. Yep. Sure lives. You know what I'm saying? He's dope, man. And you know what? I grew up in the church. You know what I'm saying? And what I've noticed about a lot of church, you know what I'm saying, when the musical part or whatever like that, a lot of recordings from church, they recorded like they was recorded from church.
Right. And
a lot of people know a lot of them songs was really made up on the spot.
Yeah.
And then what happened was churches started to re-sing them, of course, and then some people started redefining them, make a little bit more lyrics out of it. And they said, now you got churches all around the world with singing these songs that a few people, a person done made up in church. You know what I'm saying? Right. I think Army of the Lord, when they say Army, I don't think that song was ever recorded. Well, maybe now it is, but when I was listening to it, nobody ever. It wasn't no tape or nothing out with that. Right. Somebody made it up in church a while ago, and it just got around to other churches and started singing it. Right. And next thing you know, people was resonating to it. You know what I'm saying? They gravitated to it, and a lot of people got saved off this song. So it was dope.
So do y'all think? Just a question: was Kirk Franklin the first gospel artist to make gospel mainstream?
I want to say mainstream. I think he made it popular at that time.
I mean, because when he came out with Stomp, that was kind of mainstream.
Yeah, it was. That was like, what I'm saying? Yeah,
my mama said
Stomp. Right.
My daddy said Stomp.
Yeah, that was kind of mainstream.
I would probably say
he might be the first artist.
Yeah, to kind of really cross those lines. I mean, then behind him, Mary,
Mary, yeah,
to another level. So.
Well, Yolanda Adams still the top
Yolanda
selling.
Adams.
She's still the top selling gospel artist of all time. Man. Ain't nobody. I don't think nobody go. Well, ain't nobody gonna be her. I'm telling you, man, she's dope. But yeah. And Kirk not even a singer; he's more producer and songwriter.
Yeah, he like a DJ Khaled of the gospel.
Pretty much. Yeah, but he talented though. He know how to get the right pieces and put them together. That was so unique about him, and he know how to make records. And you know what I'm saying, he know how to make records. And what it was dope about it, he did take a chance when it wasn't that he went out there and said, "Yo, this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna do it." And some people, I'm probably sure he had to talk with his team like, "Yo, people's not gonna look at us. People gonna look at us a little differently, and this is what we're gonna do. And we need to take gospel music to the next level." You know what I'm saying? And that's why he say, "Take gospel music. You think going too far?" You know what I'm saying? It don't go too far, goddamn.
He basically like the greatest choir director ever.
Oh
yeah. Probably the greatest. If in music period, he got to be like top 10, and that's just all genres.
Yeah,
that's just Kirk Franklin top 10 like producers. Like top 10 producers. Yeah, Kirk Franklin like he's somewhere in that category in the top 10. He's definitely top 10. A lot of people don't put him in that category, but any matter of gospel, hip hop, R&B, whatever, Kirk Franklin's top 10 producers. Definitely.
And he's a great performer too. You have to give it to him. Like he can really perform for someone that's, I mean, the way he performed.
A lot of energy.
Like a funny rabbit. You know what I mean? So he's super talented, man.
Yeah, sure. That's like what's his name? What Todd Trevitt? Todd Trevitt. Am I saying his name right? Yeah. Now he got hold on now. Now he got a lot of damn energy. Shoot, man, you cannot go to his concert and act like you gonna. I don't, man. Shoot, you gonna do something, man. You gonna do something.
Get up and move.
Right, man. Give me that tambourine over there. Let me get. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Todd Trevitt. Yeah, he was. Dude was talented too.
We can't forget about Shirley Caesar too, man.
Shirley Caesar. Yep.
Okay.
We can't forget about Shirley. Man. He just paved the way for so many gospel artists, and
that is
really, she, with that soulful sound and that, the richness of it, man. Yeah, we can't forget about it. So many other artists too. I mean, I can't name them all, but
oh man, you got Hezekiah Walker.
Yeah.
You got man. What's the pastor that song?
They gospel.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The one. Yeah, them.
What's
the pastor name that song? Can't Complain. It's Pastor what is it? Williams. Pastor Williams. I forget. I think that's his name. You know what I'm saying? Him. And I think that's his only one. He passed away like in 91, but I think that's his only record. No, he might have made a couple, but I think that was his biggest record. You know what I'm saying? Like that was I Can't Complain. They still sing, man. Shoot, they still sing.
It's a classic right there. That's definitely a classic.
Right, that one, Order My Steps. That's my favorite one. I love Order My Steps. That one, yeah. Oh shoot, man, them two songs, man. You sing out of freedom, you hear a pin drop because it makes somebody cry. You know what I mean? All right, Charles. So listen, I know you're in gospel, but there is a music side. There's a business side to this.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? There's a business side. Now, if a label came to you and say, "Hey, Charles, we like what you do, man. We love what you do. You know what I'm saying? You're doing this for God. You're doing this for the Lord. But I think we can really get out to the masses more." Let's say a major label come along. Now, have you or would you, if an opportunity presents itself, would you sign to a major label?
Well, if it's the right fit, and I think everything don't fit, but if it's the right fit in the right situation, and I can see the benefit in it, whereas I wouldn't be put into this little box or controlled to a certain extent. I know there's a give and take, but if I could still be me. And we could work something out. I mean, I would definitely have to keep that business option open. That's just because ultimately it's to get the music out and to more people we can get it out to. That's the ultimate goal, so we can pursue other things. So absolutely.
That's what's up. That was so what happened? They say, "All right, Charles, since you signed, you can't go to your church no more. We got to go to this. You got to go to this church. What you gonna do?
Talk show.
We got Kirk Franklin over here. You got to go to this church, dog. You can't go to your church. Can't go to your church.
No, he
said no. We rip that contract up real quick.
Just keep it. We'll keep it ended then.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
right. All right. That's cool. All right, man. So, a lot of artists, they have their favorite thing in the studio. They gotta have something, right? You know what I'm saying? Me included. You know what I mean? I'm a producer myself, so I gotta have a certain thing in the studio. So, name the top 3 things you need in a recording session. In your recording session.
Well, gotta have that water. Gotta have that H2O. Keep them vocals right. Gotta have that. Okay. That's right. Okay. And sometimes I just gotta
like I ain't got my.
I gotta take my shoes off, man.
Okay, you gotta take your shoes off, boy.
Take my shoes off, man, and just
So I gotta show them bunions. What's going on?
Oh man, it's something about just taking your shoes off. I don't know. It's just weird. And then and sometimes now I'll wear like weird glasses. It's funny because I try not to take myself too serious. So if I put these crazy glasses on, just when I go in the studio, I put on these glasses, and the engineers be like, "Man, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Listen, man, you can't take yourself too serious. Sometimes you got to just laugh and just to get yourself into a mode." So it's just weird things that I do. You know what I mean?
Hold on, Charles. Now you see, I got my own studio now.
Oh, I feel you.
You come to my studio, man. You wear some glasses. I'm looking at you.
Man. I got you, dude. I got the white old school Gonzalez.
Like, Jay, where you get him from? What's your man over here? Don't worry about it, dog. He gonna do his thing. You sure with them glasses on? He can't even see. Things flapping like this.
Just little weird things, man. I do crazy stuff.
Ain't he got his shoes on too? You think it's holy ground? What's going on here?
And another one, I gotta have that soul food, man.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Oh, so
gotta have it.
No, we don't need you fall. Hold on, Charles. We don't need you falling asleep in the studio now.
Hey,
you get the itis.
It ain't good.
Right.
Real good. Got the itis in the middle of the work.
Shoes off too. You
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay it down.
You ain't gonna lay it green. Jay, I thought you said he gonna sing. You give him about 2 hours, dog. Let him go to sleep.
Let him recover, right?
That's what's up, man. All right, man. I checked out your Spotify. And I know you got the homeless and you got remember that. Yeah. That was now Charles, you show you behind off that one, bro.
Man, I tried to do a little something.
Yeah, you ain't do a little something. You did your thing with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So now tell the audience, like, what else you got coming down the pipeline, man? Tell us, are you working on any projects, any music? What you got working on out here?
Yeah, absolutely. I have man, I'm close to finishing the project right now, so I'm looking to drop probably June, July to drop the full project.
Okay.
So that's what I'm looking at. And I'll be dropping probably another single in the next month.
Oh, dope. Make sure you see that at Piff Radio.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, exclusive. We need that exclusive.
All right, no doubt.
God just told me you need that exclusive.
All right,
we need that exclusive. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. That was up. So, what's the name of the project? You got a name for it already, or?
Yeah, it's called All Praises.
All Praises.
All Praises. Yeah, All Praises.
That's what I'm talking about. How many tracks you planning to have on that?
Well, it's funny, man, because initially it was 8, but then I wrote another song. I was working on another song the other day. I'm like, man, should I add it? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to add it. So that's been my dilemma. I just keep coming up, with additional songs, but I'm going to cut it off at the end of next month. I'm going to make sure that I'm done.
Gotcha.
With adding songs, it'll go in the next project. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Make sure you go back to the studio.
When you're in that creative space, you gotta keep it going.
That's true.
Right.
That's true. That is true.
Consistency.
With the church socks on too in the studio.
That's it, man. We're gonna make it do what it do.
You rubbing your feet together too. I can just imagine, Charles.
That's it.
Imagine. You know what I'm saying?
Like, hold on, Charles. You about to start a fire. Hold on, dog. You about to start a fire. Come on now. Don't rub them feet together while you in the booth. Come on.
Hey, you start writing for sure.
Yeah, so this is her question.
This is my question of the show. So look, I didn't even try to guess this time. So this is my segment. This is my little thing. What's your zodiac sign? Is the question that we ask all of our guests here on Piff Radio. So let me say this. You are a gospel singer, R&B turned gospel singer. I'm gonna say you a Taurus.
No, not a Taurus. Not a Taurus. Not a Taurus.
I'm gonna say Gemini.
I was gonna say or Gemini, but
no.
So okay.
Gemini is okay.
Okay, I give up.
Shot, Jay?
Jay, what you think?
Jay probably already know it.
I don't know.
Oh my!
We'll take a shot, Jay. Take a shot.
Capricorn.
No. I mean, I don't really subscribe to it, but Virgo, you know.
He's a Virgo.
Yeah.
He's a Virgo. Okay.
I can see that. Okay. Okay.
It's funny. Virgo's out of way of words. So you singing and you, okay, gotcha. I get it. Definitely. Okay. Cool. That's what's up. The Virgo. Okay. So you do that. Come on now.
Okay, I thought you was gonna do it. So listen. So this is our next question. Shout out to one of our co-hosts who couldn't be on the show tonight, Javi the Pilot. And so this is his question of the show. Do you like pineapples on your pizza?
Okay, let me tell you about this one. Check it out. So,
you gotta go a whole explanation.
So if I come home and the family got pizza and there's pineapples on it, I'm gonna knock it back, right? I'm gonna make it happen.
Yes.
Now, will I order pineapple pizza? Probably not.
Yeah.
I don't know if that helps, but
that didn't help.
You'll eat it, but you won't order. We get that a lot.
Yeah, but I'll
people will say they'll eat it, but I don't think you can count that, Jay, as on your side, because the fact of the matter is that Charles said he still would eat it, but he doesn't. He's not going to spend the money on it, but he will eat it if it's.
So it's 50-50, right?
No, ain't no 50-50 around
here. Let me ask you this: would you buy it yourself? Would you go buy it? Not would you eat it? Would you go buy it?
No, I doubt it.
Charles, is your birthday in August or September?
August.
Yeah, see. I think we gotta take that, man. He won't buy it.
No, but he'll eat it. If we had when we have our Piff radio event, and if that's all that's left, it got to be this kind of artist left. It ain't like that's the first option he gonna go to. But he wouldn't just say, because there's some people that'll say, no, I'm not gonna eat it at all. If that's the last option, I'll wait till I get home. But he's saying if it's there, I'll eat a couple slices. Like, what's up? I gotta take that. That's me.
I'm trying to get all these points before I switch over.
Hold on. See, I'm gonna revert back to the church. So I'm saying, if Sister Patty comes in with pineapples on the pizza, Charles, are you eating it from Sister Patty, or you telling her like, nah, I'm not going to touch that, Sister Patty?
I'll make it happen.
See?
Okay, got it.
Yeah. That's on our side, Jay. You can't have that.
Yeah, you got it.
Hey, I won't discriminate that pizza because of pineapple.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want pineapple. I'm telling you.
Don't discriminate. You must appreciate the pineapples on pizza.
Jay, the only oddball. I ain't eat no pineapples.
Maybe I might appreciate it in about a month or two.
About a month or two? Yeah, you're going to have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. So,
You're gonna have to.
The family likes it. We like pineapples on pizza.
All right, all right. So now we had to do a little different now with you, Charles, because you know we couldn't use the whole. You know, we respect you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're a man of God. We gotta respect you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So we took the out. So I don't know if Jay had kind of gave you an idea, you know what I'm saying, but Murphy Lee, shout out to Murphy Lee, you know what I'm saying, Murphy Lee is, you know what I'm saying, he did a Talk Your Ish. He actually had a song called Talk Your Ish, and we like, yo, Murphy Lee Talk Your, you know what? He actually gave us a dope freestyle. Oh, wow. So we had like all the rappers, they come in, they gave us a dope freestyle. Now, since we know you're not a rapper.
No.
You're a singer. So it's on you.
It's on me.
It's talk your ish. Talk your ish.
Let's see what we can do. That man was homeless, ain't worried about tomorrow. Homeless, with no more pride to swallow. Homeless, trying to make it through the day. Homeless, praying God will make a way.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Jay, get the recording contract. I know get the recording contract. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jay run a label together, so
all right, all right.
Alongside Kirby, shout out to Kirby. But yeah, Jay, go get that contract. That's what's up, man. That was dope. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? He talk this ish, not you know what I'm saying. So we go ish. You know what I mean? That's what's up. Now listen,
the first singer to do that. He might be the first singer to do that, right?
I think he's the first. Yep, you the first singer. Yeah, I think you the first one.
For the Piff Radio. All right.
Yeah, you just made history. You just made history. And then of course we now. Other gospel artists here say like, hey, we can't go on and do interviews. So any gospel artist, hey, Charles just made it, just set the bar for you. Come on the show. He set the bar for you. Come on the show. You know what I'm saying? Come on, and
don't be scared.
Don't be scared. We don't bite. We don't bite. Trust me, we don't bite. You know what I'm saying? That was Charles. If you're on social media, man, let everybody know where they can find you, where they can find your music, and keep update with you and your new project. You know what I'm saying? Well, all praises, right? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be coming out soon. So let everybody know, man, where they can find you.
Okay, Facebook. I'm on Facebook. YouTube. My videos on YouTube. Homeless and Remember Me, and all the social media. You can purchase it on Apple Music or Spotify. The outlets that's available. So
nice.
Yeah, that's
dope.
Hey, make sure y'all check out that video on YouTube.
No doubt. You got official video for Remember That too?
Yes. I got one for Remember Me too. Yeah.
Whoa, hold on, Charles. You ain't say that.
Yeah. That was the first one.
Now I'm gonna go check it
out.
Now
you gotta go check it out.
I gotta go check it out. She know me. Man, they know me. I'm a sucker for music video. I love music videos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what's up, man. So give us that Piff Radio drop, man. Give us that drop.
Hey, check me out, Charles B Caldwell. I'm here live on Piff Radio, the only place to be.
Hey. That's what's up, man. Hey, Charles, man, appreciate you for coming through Piff Radio, man. It's definitely been a pleasure. This was very fun, man. When you drop the album, man, come on back, man, so we can talk about it. Me and Jay, we do a music review. We'll review the album.
Okay, absolutely.
We'll review the album, talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you know what I mean, and everything. So definitely, man, come on back, man.
And we'll if you hit us up, we'll review the video next Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely. Now he got to remember that. So we got to pick which one. We got to pick now. Right. You know what I'm saying? We can't go at one. Now we got to. You're like, man, this is. You know what? I'm gonna call Charles.
Don't get me, man. Don't get
me. Look here, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. Hey, Charles, it was a pleasure, man. Thank you very much, man. Make sure y'all all go follow him all on social media and follow Piff Radio at Piff Radio and Piff Radio online on Twitter. It's all social media, man. Thank you, Charles B Caldwell, for joining Piff Radio, man. Shay, Jay, Pitt, CEO, we here, Piff Radio. You know what to do 24/7. All right.
Hey.
Thank y'all so much.
All right, now.